Shalom. First, giving all acknowledgement to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to my teachers, beginning with the apostles and others of Great Millstone. Give a sincere salutations to all the brethren out there presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice to make sure this word is preached throughout the four corners of the earth. And real quick, I just want to, give a little attention, on those, on this topic, dealing with this headline that says Mideast experts warn Iran and Turkey could unite to wage war against Israel. All right. Because if you're paying attention, with all the tension over there in the Middle East, you have the this is just another case of the rumors of wars, as it talks about in Matthew's. Real quick, I'll get it. Matthew's 24 and 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." All right, because again, you got this case where Iran and Turkey, they're teaming up and possible to possibly make war with Israel. All right, which if you know prophecy, once these smaller nations link up and start going at it, you're going to have the big dogs, such as America and Russia, step in. All right. So I'm going to just get this into this article real quick and get into the precepts. It says Mideast experts are sounding the alarm of a possible Iran-Turkey invasion against the nation of Israel, and what could send in motion what the Bible has foretold in the end times regarding Islamic nations forging a confederacy against the nation of Israel with the intent to destroy them. All right. It says, according to a Jerusalem Post correspondent, Seth Frensman's analysts, both Ankara and Tehran, have reportedly been cooperating in various Middle East conflicts, including their opposition to American involvement in Syria, as well as battling Kurdish descendant groups, according to Ben. The once rivals also now share a mutual hatred of Israel, combined with the support of Hamas, which could translate into a united front and a potential world war against Israel. Because I do believe at one point that Turkey and Iran were enemies at one point, if I'm not mistaken. But again, now it's being reported that they're about to link up to fight against one of America's allies. Reading on, it says, according to the report, a high-level meeting between Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif and Turkish officials, where the former asked that Ankara helped his country fight against sanctions. In exchange, Tehran would support Turkish efforts in Libya to secure offshore oil drilling rights. Yeah, because I do believe Turkey was once an ally to America, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But if I'm not mistaken, America kind of did them dirty. So, again, it's all prophecy, because it's prophesied that all of America's allies, they're gonna turn against America, and eventually, they're gonna shoot nuclear missiles over it, and destroy this place. But reading on, it says other coordinated incursions between the two Muslim countries include a joint strike against Kurdish rebel groups in northern Iraq. The IRGC, who Washington considers to be a terroristic organization, is currently coordinating with Turkey to fight terrorist threats from the Iraq Kurdistan region, according to Iran's Tasnim News. So again, basically, this is pretty much, again, this is something, to be on the lookout for, because if you know prophecy, like I said, once these smaller nations start going at it, you're gonna have the big dogs come into play, which again, Russia and America. All right, and again, if you know prophecy, Russia is a big player in World War III and a major factor in the destruction of America. All right, so This is all, linking up to prophecy. All right. Again, just another case of, one of the rumors of wars. I just put the precept, but let's get into it just a little bit deeper. Because if you, again, I mean, you got to know prophecy. Ezekiel 38, starting at verse 1, it says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal." All right, now, who is, Gog and over there in the land of Magog? That's talking about Russia today. All right, that's the Russian Edomites over there dwelling in the land of Magog. That's who this is talking about. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords." All right, because they're pretty much gearing up for war. All right. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarma of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. It says, "Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them." So pretty much, again, if you know prophecy, Russia is gonna be a guard unto a lot of those smaller nations over there, and that includes where it says Persia. I don't know the exact date, but I mean you can this is something you can look up in recent years. Iran, in recent years, they before they changed their name to Iran, they were the Persians. All right. And Gomer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's talking about Turkey. All right, and but again, you're gonna have Russia being a guard unto a lot of these smaller nations. So if Iran and Turkey, in fact, do go at it with Israel, all right, believe Russia's gonna step in, all right, because again, Russia has invested interest in a lot of those smaller countries like Iran. All right. Um, um, what is that at? Jeremiah. So again, if Iran and Turkey go at it with Israel, it's going to cause America to get involved, because again, Israel is Israel is an ally to America. All right. And yeah, again, if these countries, if these nations go at it, that's when the big dogs like Russia and America is going to get involved. Real quick, Jeremiah 50 and um Jeremiah 50 and 45. It says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that hath taken that he hath taken against Babylon, which is aka America, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." Because again, it's talking about America, and again, Israel is pretty much going to be the reason America gets obliterated. Because again, again, if Iran and Turkey do in fact go at it with Israel, America is going to come into defense for Israel, and you're going to have Russia as well as all these other countries. They're going to get involved. All right, and again, knowing prophecy, Russia will be one of the main key factors in the destruction of America. All right, so once these countries go at it, um, or if these countries start going at it, these are things that you can expect. All right, because World War III is prophesied in the Bible. All right. Real. No, we're not gonna get there. But where it talks about the see if I can look it up real quick. When it talks about the woes, Revelations 11:14. It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, with that, let's talk about World War II already came to pass, as well as World War One. But now you're going to have the World War III. All right, and that's going to be the war to end all wars, because in the midst of World War III, in the height of World War III, that's when Yahweh Shai shows up. All right, and he's just going to, obliterate everything. All right, but again, Russia's going to be the main tool used by the Heavenly Father to destroy America, because Russia, as well as all those other little countries, they're gonna shoot all the missiles over here and completely obliterate this place. All right, but and it's gonna again, it's gonna be because of Israel. All right, going back to, well, not going back to, but Isaiah 17, I believe, in verse 1, it says, "The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap." So pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, that landmass over there in the Middle East, you always hear about things going on over there, because everybody's fighting for that land. It has a lot of good resources. A lot of people want. All right, so that's why there hasn't been peace on that land since we were taken out. And that's also how you know that the prophecies where it talks about the Messiah coming and bringing the children of Israel over there to that land, and there being peace, because you got the fake Jews over there, those Amalekites. They're over there now, but again, since they've been there, there's been no peace over there. That place has always been at war. All right. Just show you that, those aren't the real, Jews. All right. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are the real Jews. And again, when Yahweh Shai shows up, he's going to bring them over there to that land. All right. But, again, just concerning this topic, this is something to definitely be on the lookout for, you know, because again, two of the major prophecies, always talk about, mark of the beast, which is that RFID chip, which they're surely about to, they're about to start rolling that out soon, and World War III. These are two of the major prophecies that we're looking forward to. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that just a little bit. Yahweh Ratazal, you were edified, and once again, giving all acknowledgement to Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, double honors to my teachers, beginning with the apostles and others, great millstone. Until next time, I say shalom.